Good morning, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. Thanks a lot for joining us. Guys, I don't know if you've caught John's. I started watching this morning when I was setting up. I'm like, this is fucking great. I need to go back and watch the full thing later on, but if you haven't caught that yet, make sure you do. Thanks a lot for joining us. If you're going to be watching this live, thank you very much. Hopefully we'll be able to, didn't have any DNPs that I could have caught thanks to doing the deadline stream last week, so let's maybe hope that continues. Unfortunately, if you caught the stream last night, you'll know we're not picking up any prizes this game week, unfortunately. If you're watching this after we've been live, thank you for joining us. Thanks for hitting play on the video. Fist bumps to all as you come in. And let's hope we can get something going in this midweek. Now, I've already set the teams up last night, as you'll know, but we're going to have another little quick peek over them. We'll jump around the kind of Twitter sphere as well, just see if there's any kind of news, any sort of breaking events that we need to be aware of. And yeah, we'll just do our absolute best to actually try and catch anything that can be avoided at this point, because the game week this week is so thin. Let's see now. It's a good time as well. What I quite liked about this last week was getting that final peek at the reward pools, like the head count and stuff. So I'm quite looking forward to that again. So we've got 56 minutes. The clock is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. So prize pools, where am I entered? All-Star Pro, so not going to break 800 entrants, which is nice. And as I said, at the weekend, 25% of teams had the cards gone already, when the game week started. So I'm expecting a similar ratio again of entrants into that division that are not capable of going all the way to the top 20 to pull a prize kind of thing. So I've actually quite fancy my odds there. Well, I just wanted to, obviously, guys, since we last seen each other, the Celtic boys played Dyson Maeda with a goal on his debut, 3 minutes in or something. I couldn't fucking believe it. I had my back to it. The pizza came, and I was just turning the computer off and stuff. My cousin was here, and fucking 3 minutes in, man, Captain Maeda. I was like, oh my god, something special could happen tonight. Rio Hatate defender card did really good with a clean sheet bonus, 62.5 points, which was fucking sick. The Rio Hatate Kyogo flat out DNP'd on me, so we're not even getting Big ETH this week. The Gucci came off the bench, did okay, for the time he had, 15 minutes. He still managed to get some sort of positive AA, which is nice, but didn't start, it just ruined my game week in the final hurdle, unfortunately. Jack and Marcus came on, didn't really get much of a chance, but again, it's good to see him get minutes. That team was dead anyways, But where's my Rio? Yeah, so my Rio forward card didn't score quite as many points, but still did decent all the same. What I had to do with Maeda to work out exactly what's happened here with his score and whatever was I used SoRare data. So I clicked on Rio, went into him, SO5 scores, and now I can see, I can even just go into 1 month here and it zooms right in. So it's just this score here. So 62 for the defender card last night. He doesn't have a midfielder, but he did play midfield. So, you never know what happens further down the road. The midfielder card got a 54. So defender better than the midfielder when the clean sheet comes into play. And then the forward scored 50. So the worst score of the three. But still, a 50 score for a forward who played, 75 minutes and got no decisive. That's far from terrible. It really is, guys. So buzzing with that. Good to see early signs of success with the boy Rio. I was actually chatting with Jack about my Rio because I've had it, the Super, because I've had it for a while. And I got it off Pavel, and it was a pure... I just seen John in the chat. Morning, John. Joshy Forth is here as well, and Mike Basson. Good to see you guys. Morning to you all. How we doing? Need the heating on in SC Barcelona? Yes, we do. So I've not got a solid heating solution. I've got 2 or 3 little things, and it's also quite a big room, so it takes a while to heat up. But I FOMO'd it in with Pavel, and what I did is I traded my Paulinho Super Rare, which was OG season 1 of 10. And 0.231 because he had the Rio up for sale for 1.2, and I thought I'm just going to try and hopefully he accepts this, and he did. I'd kind of valued the Paulinho. I was trying to get more for him, obviously, but around kind of half a coin or so. And Pavel did really good out of this, Sold him in Niftio in a bundle with these two other guys, and he got got a fair chunk of change. I don't know what you value a Suat Serdar Unique at, or a Waldschmidt Super Rare, but I think he's got a good price off a Or 3.8 he got. 3.8 he got from this deal for that trade. So everyone's a winner, baby. That's the name of the game. But that unfortunately was screwed. Captain Maeda, super rare Rio, Yari Verscharen, Van der Voort, and then Machida. Work permit issues, didn't feature in the squad at all. So a wee bit of a kick in the balls leaving the game week. But a lot of green shoots, a lot of positivity. There's a lot of stuff going on. Look at my top scores. And again, the top two players, I never even fucking picked them. Robbo and Jack Hendry, the Scottish defensive stack. That's what it is. 193 points. Oh, how did I not have them anywhere? Kamada with an 83. And then we had the Celtic boys getting in amongst the high 60s as well, with multipliers and whatever, and captain bonuses. Maeda with the 64 raw. Hatati defender with the 62 raw. So the teams we've got this game week, I'm just going to open them back up. Now, I actually had a limited auction close this morning, so I've had a bit of a change, right? Now, I'm going to be dropping a limited video. I'm going to be recording it after the stream. I'll probably drop it later today or tomorrow, but I've got a new midfielder coming in, and you'll probably see this limited team is very new look for SC Barcelona, but Amir Hadzimetovic has joined the club on auction this morning, so he goes last minute signing, deadline day signing. He goes straight into the team along with Ndishimai and Diarra, so I'm actually quite excited for my limited team this game week. My ticket cards, I'll be getting me, John, or somebody into a stadium somewhere in Spain. So if he could get us a wee rewards, that would be cute. And then Longbuster and goals. Oh, that was the All-Star, I beg your pardon. And then the champion, where what that's allowed me to do is move Thomas Alarcon out of there and put him into this team, because I think he's a bit stronger than any of the other limiteds that I've got left lying around, you know. So my big concern, I think, for this game week is the things like my defender for All-Star Rare, because the defender is just the biggest question mark going. Sulemana should play for Ghana. Musa should feature at the very least for Valencia, and common Ronaldo and Longbuster captain. But Mark McKenzie is the only kind of quandary. So let's have a wee check into Genk. Let's just see what they've been up to on the old interwebs. Let's just see what Genk have been giving it in the preparation for the match. So we're talking about a debut. Name it. Let's see what's going on here. Paul Onuachu's getting some stuff. Hanen, 200 appearances, I'm guessing. Uyugbo's playing. There's Munoz. This doesn't really tell me anything, does it? And do you know as well, on this, I showed you the Taylor Harwood Bellis stuff on the last deadline stream. It started on the right of a back three, so it looked like his positioning maybe it was on the left, but maybe it was the right. Maybe they're shuffling across and that was on the right-hand side. But I actually really liked seeing that they played, you know, they went back to the back three kind of thing like they've been doing. And he did make his debut after doing the shape. You know, we've seen him do shape on Twitter, basically. So I'm looking forward to having Taylor Harwood Bellis for next weekend. That'll be excellent. Oh yeah, so Genk must have played the other night. That's what they're talking about with Nemeth and whatever. Doesn't seem to be much preparation for this game week chat on their Twitter sphere or whatever. So it doesn't really help me at all. What was my other options away from McKenzie? Miazga, who's been used. Yedlin, I just see Yedlin playing, man, at all. I just don't see. I think that's the only option I've got, man. I think that's kind of dead in the water, unfortunately. I'm kind of going in with a likely DNP and a common. Like, if I get 0.01, I guess I can be satisfied with that game week. And it's just unusual for me to be in that position, unfortunately. I can only get 5 starters out, no problem at all. Werner, let's have a wee check into Werner. Let's just see what's been going on with him in Chelsea. Has he been like happy at training and stuff? And Timo. Let's have a wee look at Timo Werner. Let's see what he's giving it. He's not said anything for a while on Twitter. Let's check out Chelsea, what they're giving it. I can't take it. Yeah, nothing spectacular here. Is it FPL midweek? Is it worth looking at some FPL accounts and see who they're picking? I think he'll play, and I think Chelsea are kind of on board with Werner now in terms of backing him emotionally, you know. So I think we stick with him quite easily. Miazga just looks like he should play. Let's check out Alaves. Let's see what Do I follow Alves? I'm terrible for following people, guys. I was mentioning that tweet the other day. Somebody's like, "Oh, Quinny followed me." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I really should follow like everyone because I talk to everyone, you know. But I'm just fucking awful for it. I'm sorry. I see everyone on my timeline, so there's no way of me kind of being alerted because you all like all the stuff I like, you know. So I end up seeing everything anyway. Match day. That's not me asking the picture, is it? Nah, it's not me asking. It's maybe that other guy I'm not playing, Realja or something. The other ticket card I've got. Oh no, was he a reward? I've got another guy at Alves who I'm not playing. Oh, here we go. Here's some pictures of training. Strikers, wailing the ball. That guy, some other guy, some other guy. None of them are Matt Miazga. Oh, we've had a press conference on YouTube. I don't want to see YouTube. I want to see nice. Bet it's in Spanish, but
Sí, no, evidentemente que ya desde el principio alguna vez lo hemos comentado, que el que va primero,
closed caption.
la clasificación, y eso es algo obvio.
Sentence, subtitles, auto translate. Oh, class, guys. I think we've just done a game buster. English. Lovely. Nice. Just get it from the horse's mouth. Love it, man. Nice. That's it, man. This is it. The internet. We've got a few more in the live chat. Mark Hodgson, good to see my man. Jeff, fist bump, good to see you. I have my sources that say Genk will be played. Fantastic. I just don't know if Mackenzie will play, but I know Van der Vaart will play, which is lovely. I'm a Chelsea fan. I think Timo starts. Jeff, thank you. Kai, Timo, and Mace. Nice. That could be exciting. I'm not expecting him to name me Miazga, but I don't know why. I'll maybe check this out later. But it's good to see we've got that. Well, unfortunately, no prizes for me this game week, guys. But I say I'm quite confident with, you know, this team looks pretty sick. Celta Vigo. Oh, let's check out Celta Vigo. Yeah, and that's what we'll do as well. I'll check out suspensions and stuff. If there's anything you want me to check, fire it away and I'll do my best. So I can do that stuff now, guys. I can just click buttons and make things happen, you know. So he didn't get booked in the last game, so that's fine. He's only had 2 bookings all season. What about Bryce? The Bryce Mendes, guys, is somebody I get more excited about. I must have watched about 5 or 6 Celta Vigo matches this season at this point. Good, he's not been booked in a while. He's had 6. He's already had the suspension. That's maybe why I'm a wee bit parrot about it. But if you do get the chance to watch Celta Vigo, like I was saying this on the stream, I think last night, I really enjoy the midfield 4 they've got. They play like Beltran, Tapia, Mendes, and Denis Suarez, and then maybe Chervi plays in replacement for one of them. And all 4 of them are very different midfielders, and they all play together so well, and they're quite fun to watch, you know. And the thing is like when you do watch them, you're like, oh, their centre backs are actually quite good, you know. But and the goalkeeper's not bad, but they just can't keeping a clean sheet is really difficult for them. I can't explain why, but it's just one of those ones. So yeah, Renato looks to be unimpeded. Let's just check out the ball. Timo, it's good to see that Jeff believes, as a blue nose, that Timo will play. So that's nice. Yep, no booking in the last game. We got 22 minutes against City, but City's a different game to who is it, Brighton away. That's what I think here. Shrewsbury Will, fist pump, good to see my man. I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. It was my first ever game week this game week. Managed to get a tier 3 limited. If I changed a couple of players, I could have got a tier 1. Congratulations, Shrewsbury Wolf. Congratulations, my man. Your first ever team. You've been in the streams for a while, buddy, so I'm glad to hear it's paid. You know, you've got a 100% win ratio. I want to see your SoRare data page on Twitter. Get a screenshot of your SoRare data page. It says like your win ratio. That's your first team and it's 1 or whatever. And that'll be buzzing. That'll be great. So Werner, I think that whole team is cleared. Van der Vaart we know is not booked and all that rest of it, so that's cool. I'll maybe just double check on this. I don't think I've got much options really. Well, let's just check Yunus Musa. Be good to see his recent minutes and stuff. So I've got in my head that he has been featuring. Yeah, he has been featuring, but he did get booked. Well, one was league, one was cup. He's only had 3 bookings. Okay. It's good that I checked that a little bit, 'cause at least now I know to remember, oh yeah, Musa, he can get booked. He's got the number 4 shirt or something. I don't really know where he's trying to play or whatever. Let's just check Mackenzie, in case maybe I've missed something with him. I just think I don't think he's anywhere near likely to play, but I just don't see Yedlin playing on the bench in the last game after not being in the squad. So maybe there's been some sort of little minor fitness issue. Maybe it was COVID or something, you know. It's hard to tell from here. Can I maybe even just search Mark McKenzie? Let's just see. He is my biggest question mark of the game week. Just Weeby from 8 days ago. Latest. Just people talking about how good he's doing, even though he's not been in the team. On the bench today. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Nothing breaking on that. Where was I again? Oh yeah, flash scores. Let's check Yedlin. One last time. I just don't see him playing. It feels like he's been dropped. They've not been doing good since he's not been in the team. It's not as if they were doing particularly great when he was in the team, but at least like it wasn't all Reds. Maybe he comes back in. Maybe he's better than the guy that's been playing. Sasha Boy. Oh, you can't see the little page that's popped up, but Sasha Boy linked to Celtic in the summer as a replacement for like Frimpong or whatever. We got Juranovic in the end, but Sasha Boy seems to be the replacement. I think I remember this from when I checked it out before streams and whatever. Let's see. He's only played the last 2. He's not even doing that good. Who else was playing for Galatasaray at right back? So Sasha Boyd, he played the last 2 games, yeah. And he's like a little young guy, you know, from like Rennes or something. Kilinic? Let's try Kilinic. Hope this is how it's actually spelled. It's just the way it looks on the little screen. No, 2 seconds. Play Galatasaray. Squad. That Kilinic guy is even here. It's weird. Just click on him here. Kilinic. Emre Kilinic. So he's been playing, but is he? No, he's a midfielder. So he's filling in at right back on one occasion, and Sasha Bowie's played. Who played in this game? Against Antalyaspor, it was Caglian, who's a forward. What the hell are they doing with their right backs? The last game, it was Callaghan again. They lost 2-0. The game before that, they drew 1 each way, 10-man Bassa Shakir, and it was Yedlin who got booked. I don't know if he maybe done something to piss everyone off or something. Do you know what I mean? Just throw Yedlin in, because I don't know why I'm doing this. I think they're both no-hopers, really. Yedlin's got the bigger multiplier. At least he's been on the bench and stuff. Cass and Passer like 4th bottom. Oh, screw it, man. Just such a weird... And then Sivasspor, the game before that, who played right back? Yedlin. Against Lazio, 0-0 draw. In the Olimpico, Yedlin. It must be... What the hell's going on, man? Right, let's just... Yedlin's in the team now. Deadline day change. I'm going to live and die by it. Sasha Boy is no staying in the team. It's not going to be Sasha Boy. How long have we got to the deadline? 40 minutes. Jesus. I'm here. What have I missed? Not much. It's only 50% to enter 2 teams. Okay, cool. But still, mate, that's incredible. Brilliant. Seems like Sasha Boy has come in for that Yedlin spot. Yeah, well, I don't know. He's not done that great the last 2 games, and he is a young guy. I don't know why like Yedlin's been on the bench this whole time, but I think both of them are no-hopers. It just looks Sasha Boy had a hamstring injury long-term and has played since he's back. Omar El Abadawi has played to, according to Transfer Market, but has a long-term eye injury. Chrissy Quirk has got his finger on the pulse with Galatasaray. Genk defence predicted to be Arteaga, Sadik, Lucimi, Munoz. Yeah, I thought as much, Mikey. I would definitely agree with that. So I think they're both no hopers, but I guess maybe Yedlin just has a little bit more of a hope. The problem is Mackenzie, I've seen him come on for like 2 minutes before, and even just pick up 25 points. Yedlin has been on the bench and not achieved that as of yet, but I don't know. It feels to me like he's the best right back at the team. I was worried that they'd properly replace him. I had that vibe. That's why I never went anywhere near him in the stream last night. But after double investigating, I think he must have maybe fallen out with somebody or something. He's been on the bench for too long. Surely he does get against Cass and Pass at home. They need points, and he is attacking. He can put a ball in. Maybe Sasha Boy's a wee bit more well-rounded even at his young age, But definitely think Yedlin's got the ability for that level. Canny Sports, good to see you, my man. Fist bump, good morning. How are we doing? So in the limited price pools, I've managed to strengthen an All-Star. So wow, 40, so I'm going to double check on SoRare data because Laird had told us on Lineup Builder last week the real numbers we want to look at. So we've made the change to All-Star. So All-Star Limited, there's only 4,500 possible 5-card entrants into that division this game week. So even though it says there's 14,500, I'm not even worried about 10,000 of those people because I should have 5 starters comfortably. So it's basically me and another 4,489 are chasing down 500 cards, 350 off our tier 3s. But hey ho, it is what it is. That's what we're going for. And in Champ Euro, we've got 2,400 entrants. And according to SoRare Data's API that we've got, it's only 1,900. So again, I'm discounting 500 off of the field right away. So 1,900 of is basically chasing down 160 Champ Euro cards. We're getting stars for top 4, which isn't much to get excited about. Tier 1 for top 12 is kind of shit. Tier 2 back to 57. I guess you can deal with that when you see what's above it. And then, again, we're padding out with tier 3s below that, which is fine, especially for the region. The special weekly has got 590 entrants in it, 21 supers. I wonder if Lineup Builder, it must have special weekly. Let's have a wee peek at that, because that might be interesting. Special weekly. 573 lineups entered, is what it says here. And maybe that's on Lineup Builder itself. Can I just click some cards into here just to populate it? Oh, good. Bravo. Might play, probably won't. Bally Jimenez will play. See if I can play this in the weekly, by the way. I might have just stumbled into a little deadline. Oh, I could play James Sands. Could play Negredo. See if I can play this team in the weekly, by the way. Yippee-ki-yay. I don't expect Bravo's going to start because he hasn't been recently. And then I've got a pick of, I'll probably play Oliver Torres, I suppose. Or maybe somebody else that Hadzimovic just came in for. Oh, I might just be registering this at the final, guys. Used. Oh, I've not done. Oh, shit, I've got training teams to do. Where is Bravo? Bravo! Yes, man, let's hope he plays. Bally Jimenez, no problem at all. He'll play. Oliver Torres, is that who I had? Oh, James Sands. I'm picking Sands because I think he'll play. And then I've got Rioja. I've got Negredo. I think I play Negredo because he's at home, with Bally Jimenez. And then I'm not expecting to see SoRare or Mackenzie. Rioja, Oliver Torres. Or was there somebody else here? Yeah, it was just Oliver Torres or that Rioja guy. I think I'm going to go with the Rioja because... Or no. Yeah, Oliver Torres is just going to be about a 40 to 50 effort. This guy could break that. Yeah. And then let's go captain... Oh, Jesus, I want to captain Sands. My SO5 nature. But I cannot captain a Rangers player. I cannot do it. I'm going to captain Negredo. Let's hope Negredo goes and bags us some goals. Fuck it, man. Guys, we're doing it. We've got a special... At least 4 players should currently play for an eligible league. Oh, maybe we cannot do this. What is the thing? Oh, it's... Oh. AFCON. Boom. That's it. Oh, let's just finish these training teams, eh? Oh, I'm a tit. Got excited there. That was like one of those funny scenarios. Like, imagine I did decide, oh, I will captain James Sands. It'd have been a pure, it's been a pure character moment, you know. Like, oh, would you captain James Sands for a weekly now? Would you? You'd captain him for a super rare, would you, Quinny boy? Oh, okay. But no, I didn't. I went with Negredo. So let's just fill these out, guys, before the deadline, before we forget. So because I've already got all these populated, now when I'm just pulling players out, I'm just going back and filling gaps with whoever hasn't got a team. Captain Depay. Almost got Depay up to 10%, which will be disgusting. Me, Hendo, and John were on a call last night talking about the Spain trip, and it really kind of hit me last night. I'm going to see Barca with Depay and Ferran Torres. For a game week, I'll definitely have them in a team together. It's going to be fucking amazing, man. I hope we're still waiting on, like, we were chatting about this. I mentioned it on the stream as well when John and that was in the chat, but we're waiting for the match day to be ironed out for the TV, you know, what games Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that kind of thing. Jesus, I've got plenty of no players that need to get into lineups. I've still got some goalkeepers knocking about as well. So once I fill the gaps, I'm then just going to go and grab the goalkeepers and fill out the teams with everyone who's not made it in yet. I've got time to do it before the deadline. If you've not done it yet, now's a good time to do it. Goalkeeper needs to go here. Let's just put Setford. So Bravo's not making the team, unfortunately. I can just run our gang of limiteds together, I suppose. Captain Kolarov for sentimental purposes. Oh yeah. So guys, how did you do this game week? What about the midweek? Are you going in with much hope, much excitement? Have you got big teams going out? Have you got one really strong team? How have you played it? Are you getting the special weekly? Do you have some AFCON action? Let me know. Captain Guardiola, because he's a killer. I cannot wait to get the Celtic attack stack in full flow. I'm so excited for it. It's unreal, man. Just get them all in somewhere. Jesus, man, I still got some really good players. I need to make sure I squeeze them all in. Tough choice. So again, ideally you want to split about your better players so you can give every one of them the captain bonus. But me doing a little kind of deadline cram like we're doing now, I'm not gonna do that on this occasion. But I definitely reckon. Oh Jesus, man, I've definitely got midfield. Oh Jesus. We get midfielders to get in teams, man. I do get Chi needs in. That super rare needs to be powerful. Cherky needs in. Yari, Max. Yeah, they need in. Kyogo, definitely. Bum. Decided to go safe with 5 starters, including a rare keeper in Challenger EU. Bongonda would have been nice, but with a few entrants, my highest EV play is hope that game is off. Luis Mendez, good to see my man. Canny's doing well, recovering from an awful game week that he just had. Luis Mendez has an Atlas stack. They're the only game in America, so should I register an All-Star or America? I'd go All-Star with that. You will boss America, right? But you want to try and win European cards, in my opinion, in that situation, and the only way you can do that is an All-Star. So that's what I would do if I was you, Luis. Any updates we have seen in regards to Mechlin? Personally, I regard McKenzie. He's the second best CB after Request, who's injured. Unsure as to why the teams are looking to buy Lusumi. Fair enough. Welcome to my SO5 world, Quinny. Who is the least worst option to play? Sebastian, love it. Any idea what will happen in the Sereng game second? I've got no idea. I'm just not going anywhere near it. Machita's not in the squad anyway prior, so I don't expect him to be in the squad now. Leo Stack with Mane captain. Nice. Ocampos and All-Star. Hoping Genk is off, to be honest, Jeff. Screw you, man. Luca Calabrese, good to see you, my man. I'm good. How are you? So yeah, we're just finishing up these couple of training teams. I think I need that Rio to be powered up now. I think that defender card, if and when Celtic get clean sheets, the defender card I think is going to be the best one. Because it gets the best of everything. You know, if you've got the clean sheet at home, Kind of Coney is going to go in as well. Oh Jesus, I've still got Mataro and Maeda and Jekyll and Max and McKennie and Adams. I need to do more training. Jackie Marcus. Last team, I think. Oh, Jesus. Right, in defence, who's going to be my last defender? I'm going to pick Big Nick because he's been bought to be played recently, so I need his. Max needs to play. This last Maeda Unlimited, I do have 3 of them, so I'm only seeing 1 here. Oh, I want Kramaric and Defo. I need to get him powered up soon. And I have just bought a bunch of limiteds. Maybe I need to buy an unlimited keeper, maybe to just pad it out one step further. McKennie, let's put him there. Captain Kramaric. How long we got to the deadline? Feels terrible to buy somebody for training, doesn't it? Let's have a wee peek. Limited. Favourite. Goalkeepers. Anyone close? There's another Setford going in 44 minutes, then I would miss the deadline, wouldn't it? Yeah, we're going to bother with that. Manager sales, limited, goalkeeper, favourites, lowest price. Oh, Titan. How much is Axel Werner? 16 quid. That'll do me. Give me a wee Axel Werner for 17 quid. Let's hope he shows up rapid. Magic. So, do players get XP in the training even if they don't have a game? Yes, they do. Not very much. It's like 75 points or something, but more is more. Dun, 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 dun. The Eve's moved. Need to give it a wee minute or two, guys. It's good to hear you guys have got some good stuff coming out this game week, and in the game week we've just had. He's had some good fun as well. I had John's thing on that earlier. Now it's like me live that's on it. I'm not gonna. Did anyone watch Celtic v Hibs? Yes. The new Hibs defender got a 60 score. Rocky. Yeah, I seen his name and I was like, I wonder if this guy's got a card. Where's he came from? So he's got one super rare. Hybe owns it, of course he does. And he's got a bunch of rares, no uniques. And yeah, he got a 60. Chris Cadden did well as well. And Celtic boys, like Hatate was electric. Everyone's talking about Hatate, how good he was. I thought Maeda was very lively. And what happened when they made the sub at 75 minutes, they brought on Idaguchi and Giacomakis, and he brought off Maeda and Hatate. And it basically went a sort of plan B shape. It was Idaguchi next to McGregor. That midfield is really what I thought he was going to start with when I picked Idaguchi, because I thought he's been in Glasgow the longest. And looking at Yokohama, from when I've had Yokohama players before, when Ange was there, they always had 2 sitters, and then they had like Marcos Jr. like as the number 10 in air quotes, but right underneath the striker he was. So I could even see once Maeda's been integrated, Maeda does that job, and then maybe like, it's hard to say because he loves Rogic, we all love Rogic, but maybe that's another tactic he might do further down the road. But I thought Celtic looked great. Like, honestly, we've got a cup game against Alloa at the weekend, which is fucking terrible, and then it's Hearts. Midweek is the next Celtic game away to Hearts, so it's going to be a game week I'm well looking forward to. And yeah, we're going to just about manage to get in one more training team, which I don't recommend you buy a goalkeeper to fulfill training like I've just done, but 17 quid for me is nothing. And then I know I can get, who would I put? I guess I'll put Lukeba in, and then I've got Yari, I've got Tyler. Both of them kind of need to get in. Yari's more dangerous now, so I definitely want him in. And then I've got Maeda, I've got Dzeko and Rutter. Let's go, I have to go Maeda just because I have to. And then my last spot is either Dzeko or Adams. I'm going to go Adams just because he's a rare. Captain Yari now. Sorted. So I'm now up to 40 training teams. So what's 44 teams now? Wow, 44 keepers. I picked up a Tati for 60 quid. Evan Crichtley, fist bump. Good to see you, my man. Jota did come off the bench. Well, you're right. And I was mega surprised by that. All the Celtic fan media outlets had Jota as starting. And everyone, I was like, why do you think he's going to start? He only came back to training on Thursday. I was so surprised he even set foot on the pitch. But yes, Jota is back. So the next midweek, by the time we get to Hearts, Jota probably will start. Jota on the left, Maida on the right. Or Maida through the middle, because he can do that Kyogo role as well, and then maybe Abada or Forrest on the right. There's a lot of different combos. Hitate's almost certainly going to start. I think he looks the player. But you picked up an Hatate, for 60 quid, and seen he went to 100 without a contribution. So guessing he looked good. Yeah, he did. I think he will start the majority of games going forward as well. Evan, I think he looks like a best 11 player, for us. I think best 11, the now probably looks something like the fullback situation doesn't really affect any of us on SoRare, so it's not really worth talking about. Neither does the centre backs, in fact. But in midfield, Ideguchi is only really going to get in, I would think, at the moment on rotation or on minutes. He might get 30 minutes every match minimum, just from the bench or whatever. But I don't think he's going to be in best 11. What I did think might happen was Ideguchi would have started in the defensive mid and McGregor would have played alongside Rogic. And since he didn't opt for that, he opted to start McGregor and play Hatate alongside Rogic. I think that is his preferred kind of shape. Because I thought, Greg Taylor did okay at left back, but I think you can see after seeing Hatate, if you played him in left back, you kind of get another Juranovic type player in that position. You don't get like a left back, but you basically get two Juranovics, so that's why I always kind of thought maybe you're going to get, because like when I seen Hatate playing left back at Kawasaki, and like Bale is a description I use, like he would power through people. He'd go top to bottom on the pitch with the ball. He would go by people, link a few passes, or just burst by people. He's so strong, so robust.